Hello everybody, it's me MrSneakyy, and we have a special one, so stay tuned for more. Hello everyone, so yes, this is a very special one indeed, with no time wasted in the intro. Hit the subscribe, comment and like button. As you know guys, we need to get those subscriber count up before we hit the main game. Come on, we need to grow this community, because it is an amazing community as you all grow. Remember, we have Discord as well. The Discord is in the description. You guys can just join. I'm going to be starting to upgrade it as well with more guides and more features. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. But this is the world's first legendary frame unlock for the Flame Dragon. And as you can see, this is still the foolproof way of doing it. So if you're in an alliance and members are basically dying a lot when they're trying to use other marchers, basically enforcing everyone to use mages is the foolproof way. So as long as you guys keep leveling up, as you guys know, we first killed this dragon in the enrage timer, so we had to make up almost 1 minute and 37 seconds of time from the last video that you guys have seen of it when we killed it to this video. So we had a massive amount of power to gain. We had to level up all our heroes. You know, we needed to get some extra skills if we needed to on like our wild deers and all sorts. So it was a massive power push on all the heroes and artifacts, so everyone could get the damage needed, as you can see. So as you can see, this is the power of mages, and this is why everyone runs them. You basically outrange all, and I mean all, of the abilities. So the only ability you have to be scared of is if for some reason the tank player loses aggro, and if he loses aggro it will charge at you and he might do the cough, and if he coughs a massive fire bit at you, you're basically losing nearly 60% of your march, right? So that's the only time you're going to take damage generally in this raid, unless you're really bad with movement in this stage. But again, if you're paying attention, this should be nice and easy. As you can see now, even for me, I think I get out even with so much time spare, as you can see. So you got so much time to get through these mechanics. And as you can see with the mages, this is the power now of the mages, as you can see. So the reason why we're rocking mages is you have so much range. It's not about always consistent DPS. Obviously the more Lilias, and now with Valen in the game, it's actually opened a lot more DPS windows for the mages to deal. Obviously they still don't deal as much damage as the marksman players do. However, the big thing with marksman in this raid is it does require you to be a good player. You need to be able to maneuver in and out and dodge all of the mechanics, because if you can't dodge a single mechanic for the whole raid, like you can take one damaging small effect, but like this terror now, if you're an archer player and you get hit by this terror effect, this is detrimental for you and you can't be taking this. So if you're getting hit by these spells often and not, you need to stop. You know, you need to stop playing archers. You need to learn maybe in open field combat of, you know, retargeting and targeting enemy players so they're not hitting you as much, and then you might be able to get a bit better at raiding, right? So as you can see, this is the foolproof way. We're all rocking mages, and so far we're at 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and we've done a rough estimate of 8.75 million now, since we've just hit the 9 million HP mark. So you can see it's a great amount of DPS. We're about to hit 4 minutes, and we're roughly around the 50% mark as well, which is great. So you know you're hitting the right DPS per second. So as you can see, we're all concentrating fire, always concentrating fire. The tank players here are phenomenal, and they need to always give a massive shout out. If you are a tank player, you are honestly always one of the best players in the game, because the fact is you understand how all the mechanics work, and you understand, as you can see here with me, he was able to tank and tank and tank, and then Sean's been able to take aggro, as you can see, and he's able to taunt it into an area right into one of the corners, so it's always facing away, and it's as far away as from everyone as possible, so then it allows all the mages to honestly stand still. So if you're bringing mages and you're trying to get the frame, these are some top tips if you've made it all the way through the video. So hit the subscribe, like, and you know, all the shenanigans. Put the comments how you found it so far, you know. But when you're bringing mages, there's two mage types you actually want to bring. This is a very key little secret top tip for everyone who's trying to obviously maximize the amount of DPS, as you can see, as we're trying to do here. So if you're rocking mages, you generally want to run the Celestials, because Celestials, the longer they stand still, the more and more attack they ramp up, meaning you're dealing more and more damage to the behemoth the longer the fight goes on. And with stuff like Caged Animal in your talent tree for the skill base, it is such a great synergy that it just gives you so much damage, right? Another mage unit you could bring, though, if you do not, if you're not, say, the League of Order, and you don't have the flying mages, and you've gone Wilderberg, the mages in Wilderberg also provide an AoE ally attack buff, which is also very crucial. So if you're rocking the satyrs, those satyrs are able to provide a nice buff to everyone around them, and it's giving you more and more DPS yet again. And this raid is all about DPS, guys. You've got 8 minutes, and as you can see, we were in the final 2 minutes now with 3.3 million health, and you've got to do 8 minutes of not being hit, generally doing as much damage without stopping, and able to get through the mechanics as well as fast as possible. So as you can see here, I'm leading the charge on the heal, because it's one of those things that we've done the mechanics and we're waiting for the dragon to drop down, and we could have already been healing by now, right? As you can see in the bottom side. So now we're getting the healing gone, and as soon as this healing's gone, we're going straight back into DPS, and we have 1 minute and 5 seconds now remaining to do 2.8 million health. So as you can see in the chat, we have the let's go attack focus. Everyone is in full DPS mode. So as you can see, we are all positioning everyone to as far away as possible. I'm trying to get there, but I got terrored just because I was literally a fraction out of its range, or in its range, should I say. So now I'm in a position where I'm unable to get targeted, and as you can see, we are going in. We're at 1.4 million health with 30 seconds to go, with the Phoenix Eyes being dropped now just in range. And then we're at 950k, 800k with 20 seconds to go. 650k dropping down, 500k, and we're at 15 seconds now at 320, almost 260, 218, 175, 156 with 5 seconds to go, and it's dead, but it's still ticking. The raid's still going, but it ends just in time, and that is all because we was waiting for that flame dragon to finish animation. And as you can see there, guys, we are able to conquer the flame dragon within the time limit. I'm rank 31 as well, DPS, with not even a mage account. I don't really rock mages, they're not really my strong type, they're not really text based, but as you're gonna see soon, everything what we've been able to achieve so far in the alliance. But this is the world's first on Call of Dragons history. All the members on screen, as you can see, that I've been scrolling through from the bottom, which all are the tanks, and then going all the way up to the big hitters, working their way up, dealing them as most damage as you can. And that is everyone, as you can see, all 80 members. You are the first in history to hit the claim button on this amazing flame dragon legendary frame, and as you see, I press use, instantly come out, and it's on. So that is the video, guys. Hit the subscribe button. We've only got the necro to go, so I hope you enjoyed it. Smash the like and always comment. You know, we need to see those discussions. So that is the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You can see me going over everything, but I'll catch you guys in the next video, so peace out.